Read line 1.
Read
Mental
whole poem.
image, line 9.
Semantic analysis, line 8.
Line by line, invert poem.
Read whole poem backwards, line by line. Invert word phantom.
Keyword search whole poem.
Read line 1.
Read line 2.
Read
Read
whole poem.
line
Line
11.
by line.
Read line 10 or 11.
Mental image, line 15.
Read line 15.
Favorite word whole poem.
Keyword search, line 1.
Mental image word someone.
Mental image word operation.
Keyword search, line 15.
Invert word live.
Invert word pose.
Mental image word number.
Mental image word fact.
Invert word coming.
Invert word operation.
Read whole poem line by line.
Keyword search whole poem.
Read line 17.
Mental
Read
image,
line 8 or 9.
Coming with a tray.
read whole poem, line by line.
Read whole poem, line by line.
Read whole poem backwards, line by line.
Invert word material.
Read whole poem line by line.
Operation Phantom Fury.
The full force.
Semantic analysis whole poem.
Invert word occasion.
Read whole poem, line by line.
Operation Phantom Fury.
The full force.
Of the will to live.
Is fixed.
On the next.
Occasion.
Someone.
Coming with a tray.
Someone.
Calling a number.
Each material.
Fact.
Is a pose.
An answer.
Waiting to be chosen.
Just so, it says.
Ask again.
Read line 2 or 3.
The full force.
Of the will to live.
Of the will to live.
The full force.
Of the will to live.
Of the will to live.
The full force.
Of the will to live.
Of the will to live.
Of the will to live.
The full force.
Of the will to live.
The full force.
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 Of the will to live.
The full force.
The full force.
The full force.
Read line 16 or 17.
Just so, it says.
Just so, it says.
Ask again.
Just so, it says.
Just so, it says.
Just so, it says.
Ask again.
Ask again.
Just so, it says.
Ask again.
Read first word in line 7 and 8. Line by line.
Someone.
Someone.
Someone coming.
Coming.
Someone.
Coming.
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 Someone.
Coming.
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 Read first word line by line of each line.
Operation.
The.
Of.
Is.
Pass.
On.
Occasion.
Someone.
Coming.
Someone.
Calling.
Each.
Pass.
Is.
Fact.
Is.
On.
Waiting.
just,
Ask.
Operation.
D.
Semantic analysis. First two lines.
Read word phantom.
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 phantom,
Phantom.
Phantom.
Mental image word phantom.
Pass.
Ghost.
A cape.
A very cheesy musical.
A gory movie.
a person with a sheet over his head and two circles cut inside it.
A shadow, but one that gives off light.
Pass.
A ghost that is somewhat grandiose.
Mental image. Word fury.
An angry wrestler.
A fire.
One of the protagonists of the Marvel movies.
My teenage years.
Mental image, word operation.
Someone cut open on a table.
Read line 10 or 11.
Each material.
Calling a number.
Each material.
Calling a number.
Calling a number.
Calling a number.
Calling a number.
Each material.
Calling a number.
Calling a number.
Each material.
Calling a number.
Change word phantom in line 1 and read.
Operation Kitten Fury.
Operation Nick Fury.
Operation Skyline Fury.
Operation Fact Fury.
Operation Happy Fury.
Operation Layman Fury.
Operation Spider-Man Fury.
Operation Language Fury.
Operation Spreadsheets Fury.
Operation Boring Fury.
Mental image, line 1.
A difficult group leading a very ferocious attack.
A circular force of destruction that creates a sandstorm.
Blankets with holes in it, flying around in the wind.
A group that has organized to appease the ghosts.
A mob of angry ghosts descending on a village.
A furious wild goose chase for the essence of meaning.
A lot of kittens ready to attack.
A room full of middle-aged men who are somehow tasked with governing a whole country, but still are 5 years old at heart.
The CIA equivalent of the paranormal department naming an operation.
Mental image, line 2.
Invert word operation.
Coincidence.
A spontaneous dance.
Mental image, line 2.
Define word the.
Invert word operation.
A chaotic occurrence of events.
A bunch of friends going out spontaneously for a beer.
Nature.
Pass.
A total coincidence.
Mental image lines 2 and 3.
My existence.
Um, a, an animal that's been hit by a car that's still struggling to walk, to live on.
The thing you feel when you just started committing a suicide?
A mother honey badger defending her young.
All the species evolving after the meteorite hit and wiped out the dinosaurs.
It's the feeling you have when you come across something that's trying to prevent you from reaching your full potential.
I have an image of dancing with abandon.
I have an image of a flower that opens in this little fast forward video.
A condensed feeling, the energy of to live condensed by the sense of meaning.
The Burning Man Festival.
The feeling of being under the water, holding your breath.
Read line
Or
4 or
read.
5.
Is fixed.
Is fixed.
Is fixed.
Is fixed.
On the next.
On the next.
Is fixed.
Is fixed.
On the next.
On the next.
On the next.
Is fixed.
On the next.
On the next.
On the next.
Pass.
Change word fixed in line 4 and read line.
Is beautiful.
Is distracted.
Is exalted.
Is broken.
Is soft boiled.
Is disappeared.
Is shiny.
Is broken.
Is forever.
Is black.
Is cheerfully.
Is marmalade.
Is replaced.
Is short.
Is free.
Is saved.
Is whole.
Is impossible.
Invert line 4.
Is broken.
Is mutated.
Has been utterly destroyed.
Is unfinished.
Is all over the place.
Is open-ended.
Is traumatized.
Is paradoxical.
Is impossible.
Is distracted.
It slips away.
Was never broken in the first place.
It's soft.
Is impossible to repair.
Is vague.
Invert line 6.
A constant feature of the universe.
A toilet break.
Location.
A really bad deal.
Timelessness.
The palm of my hand.
Timelessness.
Hideaway.
Eternity.
Timelessness.
Timelessness.
A thoroughly planned event.
Timelessness.
Timelessness.
Location.
Timelessness.
Location.
Eternity.
Timelessness.
Location.
Location.
Invert line 5 and 6.
Timelessness.
There will be no location.
On the previous timelessness.
In the same location.
Pass.
This time.
In the present, timelessness.
You just missed it.
At the beginning of time.
Now.
Yesterday.
In history.
This time.
Read line 8.
Coming with a tray.
Coming with a tray.
Coming with a tray.
Mental image line 8.
A waiter approaching a table, carrying a tray in his hand.
Read whole poem backwards, line by line.
Ask again.
Says it so just.
Chosen, be to waiting.
Answer Anne.
Pose is.
Fact.
Material age.
Number a calling.
Someone.
Tray, a with coming.
Someone.
Occasion.
Next, the on.
Fixed is.
Live, to will thereof.
Force full the.
Fury phantom operation.
Again, ask.
Keyword search whole poem.
Phantom.
Live.
Will.
Fact.
Again.
Live.
Again.
Force.
Answer.
Fact.
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 Live.
Fact.
Chosen.
Fixed.
Force.
Ask.
Next.
Converge.
Live.
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 Fixed.
Force.
Live.
Material.
Live.
Fact.
Invert word live.
Die.
Murder.
Not make it.
Death.
Zoom call.
Void.
Death.
Unborn.
Ignorance.
Before time.
Death.
Pass.
Murder.
Slumber.
Desire.
Invert line 3.
Full-blown depression.
Utter depression.
Dragging on with all the meetings.
Not having a will to live.
Having tried everything.
Being totally okay with dying.
Doing what others told you.
The aim of life is death.
Of losing the will to live.
Planning a suicide.
Spending the days on the couch.
The aim of life is death.
2020.
2020.
Fixed.
The aim of life is death.
Invert line 2 or 3.
A very impotent thing.
A tiny fart.
Almost nothing.
A sigh of depression.
A tiny fart.
A small breeze.
The blip of routine.
Something unmovable lying on the floor.
The tiny fart of indifference.
Unexpectedly getting hit by a bus.
Invert line 1.
Painting kitty love.
We just decided to get together.
A spontaneous party of very material, happy beings.
A random act of something that doesn't even require people.
Christmas dinner with the family.
Sweet little kittens rolling over each other.
A spontaneous Netflix binge.
A boring afternoon with a glass of wine.
Pass.
A day at the beach.
A day on the couch.
A day scratching my belly on the couch.
Read line 1.
Operation Phantom Fury.
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 Read line 2 to 10, line by line.
The full force.
Of the will to live.
Is fixed.
On the next
occasion.
Someone.
Coming with a tray.
Someone.
Calling a number.
Invert word someone.
Nobody.
No one.
No one.
No one.
George.
Nothingness.
No one.
I.
No one.
You.
No two.
A dead mouse.
Mental image, line 15.
I imagine a line of children who are waiting to be picked in some sort of contest.
A blind date.
Semantic analysis, lines 2 to 10.
I think the writer is talking about the will to live combined with the short span of our attention.
I think the author is talking about how all this life energy is wasted on just what draws your attention next, even if it's uninteresting.
The author draws your attention to the fact that our entire focus, and so our entire life and all our energy, is spent on the next little thing that happens.
The author has written the poem in such a way that every sentence fills or adds to the previous sentence, and so in the poem itself it shows that we constantly look for meaning in the next thing.
I think the author is describing the close relationship between the will to live and having something to look forward to.
think the author is saying that the will to live is sort of always where you're not at that moment, so somewhere in the future, which feels a bit random in a way.
I think the author is pointing our attention to how our life force is sort of stopped and distracted by small everyday things that stop the flow, the natural flow.
I think the author is pointing out the coincidence of the full life force and the everyday mundaneness of life.
I think the author is pointing to the incredible life force that we have, no choice other than to inject it into whatever fills our experience or whatever is about to fill our experience, which is what maybe we're concerned with in the moment.
Read first word in lines 11 to 15.
Each
Fact.
Is
And
Waiting,
Just
Ask.
Each
Read lines 11 to 15. Line by line.
each material
Fact.
is
is
opposed.
opposed.
an
An
answer,
waiting to be chosen.
Just so, it says.
ask again.
Each material.
fact.
Is oppose.
An answer
Waiting to be chosen.
just so, it says.
Ask again.
Mental image, lines 11 through 17.
To me, it calls to mind something about materialism and the absoluteness of materialism. The world just is matter, but combined with the paradox of it being so.
I have an image of a salon, maybe a museum, filled with objects.
I have an image of the world around you calling for your attention, and each moment giving you an opportunity to investigate that world around you.
I have an image of a word that nearly doesn't exist if it weren't for the fact that every object in this world is there, just exists upon being called.
The image in my head is one of a layer, like a layer laying over the world, that is meant to describe everything, but then the minute you take it off, the world keeps on going.
Favorite word, whole poem.
Pass.
Live.
Force.
Pose.
Pose.
Will.
Ask.
Phantom.
Just.
Fury,
Invert word material.
Ideal.
Define word pose.
Invert word pose.
Slouch.
Authenticity.
A way of standing that you haven't considered at all.
Hypothesis.
Pass.
Slouch.
Pass.
The truth.
Celestial motion.
In hiding.
Invert word material.
Phantom.
Longing.
Nothingness.
Dream.
Why?
Phantom.
Meaning.
Imagined.
Immaterial.
Phantom.
Whispered.
Phantom.
Meaning.
Super sensible.
Define pose.
The way you can position your body, the way you can create a shape.
How you present yourself to the world consciously.
How you present yourself for Instagram.
The way you present yourself.
It's a choice about the way you present yourself.
The way you position your body with awareness.
A deliberate presentation.
Material, aesthetically framed.
It's the way you present yourself, but it's not the way you really look.
The way you present yourself when you think that's how other people like to see you.
Invert line 13.
It's not what I actually look like.
It's what you actually look like.
What you look like when you're running for your life.
When you just woke up.
Is an accurate representation.
Being just as it is.
Is seen from a random perspective.
You don't exist.
A candid photo.
What you actually look like at the end of your morning run.
What you see in the mirror.
What if there were no mirrors and no photographs?
What you see in the mirror after you've been running for a long time.
Semantic analysis, line 16.
Semantic analysis, line 14.
An, meaning not the. One amongst many.
Synonyms word answer.
Reply.
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 Solution.
Reply.
Invert word answer.
Question.
Semantic analysis lines 11, 12, and 13.
Invert line 13 and 14.
When I see you from a distance, I wonder.
Pass.
It's a way of behaving that you haven't considered at all while having a question.
Invert word pose and read line.
Is a randomness.
Is the truth.
Is a naked being.
Is the absolute truth.
Is the way you look after a run.
Is the unobserved.
Is the way you look when you jolt yourself awake at night.
Is a mirror.
Is unseen.
Pass.
Is the naked truth.
Is the truth as an open mystery.
It's just the way things are.
It's just the way things are.
Invert lines 11 and 12.
Each transcendental opinion.
Only one liquefied opinion.
No material fact.
Every nothingness is random.
A random illusory song.
One ideal value.
Every ethereal lie.
One meaning, a fiction.
No translucent opinions.
No ethereal opinion.
A pebble.
Every unfulfilled desire.
No material fact.
Every dreamy desire.
Semantic analysis, lines 16 and 17.
To me, it means that the way the world looks is exactly the way the world looks.
I think it means that the way things are just so is not enough.
I think it means that the world is an invitation and gives an encouragement to keep inquiring.
For me, it means that there is a paradox. The world is all you see, and yet it's not enough.
In spite of the fact that it says that this is the way it is, it shouldn't discourage you from questioning it.
Change word chosen in line 15 and read line.
Waiting to be vanished.
Waiting to be forgotten.
Waiting to be picked.
Waiting to be seen.
Waiting to be kissed.
Waiting to be me.
Waiting to be cooked.
Waiting to be replaced.
Waiting to be watered.
Waiting to be great.
Waiting to be tickled.
Waiting to be fucked.
Waiting to be free.
Waiting to be seen.
Waiting to be heard.
Waiting to be licked.
Waiting to be cuddled.
Waiting to be high.
Waiting to be depressed.
Waiting to be sold.
Waiting to be a transcendent immortal god.
Waiting to be the truth.
Waiting to be deported.
Invert word waiting.
Not waiting.
Going ahead anyway.
Not wanting something.
Moving, no matter what.
Going with the flow.
Right now, damn it.
Speeding up.
Being ignorant.
Going ahead.
Right now.
Carelessness.
Yesterday.
Moving along.
Not caring.
An impatient child.
Ready now.
Sleeping.
Running.
Go, go, go.
Ready now.
Never.
Dancing.
Invert line 15. Converge.
Pass.
Not waiting to be chosen.
Sleeping to be seen.
Going ahead with life.
Going ahead randomly.
Picking a team.
Doing it no matter what.
Not waiting to be chosen.
Choosing.
Doing anything I want right now.
I don't have to wait because I already am.
Going to be kissed.
Choosing myself.
I choose you right now.
Invert line 1.
Christmas dinner with the family.
Sweet kittens rolling over each other.
A random dinner party plan.
Dinosaurs wandering around in the Triassic.
Operation Concrete Fact.
Invert whole poem line by line.
Random potluck with some friends.
The empty weakness.
Of the random thought of committing suicide.
Flows on.
On the previous.
Location.
Nobody.
Leaving with a very significant object.
Nobody.
Waiting by a phone that won't ring.
No transcendental.
Opinion.
Knows what it is.
A question.
Chooses itself.
Definitely not, no one says.
That's right.
A Christmas dinner with the family.
Was off to a poor start.
And I felt miserable.
Which is irreparably broken.
Because it's
Location.
My cousin Frank.
Leaving with all the money.
My cousin Frank.
Staying silent.
Each of his vapid
Ideas.
Are vaporizing.
Like curses.
Running like a madman.
There you go, my family says.
Don't ask anything.
Alternate. Read whole poem, forwards, line by line, and invert whole poem, line by line.
Staying silent.
the full force.
The vapid weakness.
Is fixed.
Oh no.
Place it all.
Someone.
Leaving with a suitcase.
Someone.
Ask again.
Each material.
Opinion.
Is a pose.
Accursed.
Flying away.
You'll never know, it says.
Ask again.
Operation concrete fact.
Invert title.
Opinion.
Prejudice.
Opinion.
Feeling.
Opinion.
Dream.
Doxa.
Poetry.
A Disney movie.
Lie.
Poetry.
Poetry.
Lie.
Feeling.
Deception.
Value.
Art.
Words.
Science.
Values.
Value.
Past.
Art.
Value.
Imagination.
Science.
Invert title. Converge.
Deception.
The future.
A lie.
Money.
A dream.
Value.
Value.
Science.
A trip.
Value.
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 Value.